Well, students in Brevard County head back to school in less than a week, and there are some changes that parents and students should know about. Well, joining us from Viera to go in depth on those changes is Michelle Irwin with Brevard Public Schools. Michelle, thank you very much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Let me see. The school district has a new superintendent. So what are some other changes that parents and students will see this year?
Well, first of all, we've expanded our early release Wednesdays to every Wednesday this year, except for this first Wednesday back. And so we, to accommodate some of the needs that our parents may have as far as child care is concerned, we've also developed a Wednesday-only package for after-school child care. They can get that information either off of our website, or they can contact their local school where their children will be attending to sign up for that if they need that.
Now, it wasn't that long ago that the district had some money issues, but that's changed. So how has the new funding changed things in the school district?
Well, I will tell you, we have been very busy this summer doing all types of construction projects. Many new HVAC systems are going on, so our kids are nice and cool when they're trying to learn and study the content material that we have. We've also been upgrading some technology at some of our schools, and I think what we're really excited about this year is we are starting 2 new career and technical education programs to support some of the industries here in Brevard County. One of them is a maritime technology program that'll start at Rockledge High School, and another one is an aviation technology program that will be started at O'Galley High School. And I believe that you're going to get a little more coverage on that in the future.
What about as the schools get larger, not larger the schools, but you get more children in the schools over a certain amount of time? Are you worried about growth in Brevard County? Can you keep up with that?
Well, we are growing, and we know that, but we've done a really good job of looking at our permanent capacity in our school buildings. Worst case scenarios, if we're really blown away by an influx of new students, we do have portables if we need to, but we believe that we're ready for these students. Teachers are back. They're engaging in all types of professional development opportunities. I was at one yesterday that was just so exciting. People were laughing. They were excited. They were learning themselves so that they can impart that same learning to the students.
Well, we know that school safety is, of course, a concern for anyone who cares about a child in school. What's being done specifically in Brevard Public Schools to make them safer?
Well, one of the initiatives that was part of the half-cent sales tax was to provide single point of access places in each of our schools, and that'll be done through some strategic fencing. We're currently in the planning phase of that, and we expect construction to start occurring on several of our campuses real soon.
It all sounds really wonderful. You've got a new superintendent, but what really are some of the basic problems that this new superintendent is going to face, a challenge?
Well, I think the challenge is, number one, going to be testing and accountability. It continues to be an issue that percolates with our community. There's a lot of concern about some of those mandates, and so I think Dr. Blackburn is going to do an awesome job working with Tallahassee to try to create and work with other superintendents to create a testing and accountability system that's reasonable, that does hold everybody accountable, but doesn't overtime